Hello there. Today I wanted to talk about why joining communities is a great decision in 2024. If you saw one of my last videos about how I signed 6 clients in January of this year, you'll know that all of them came from communities. And so today I just wanted to talk about what communities I'm in, as well as where I feel like communities are going and how you could get plugged in to start getting some clients. All right, so I think that communities are a powerful tool for business growth, and it is a really great space to find clients in. What I want to say about this is people ask all the time, like, is it necessary to be in paid communities, free communities, etc.? And so I just kind of want to take you through the buyer's journey and what that looks like. So for me in business right now, when I think of outsourcing, the first place I tend to think of when I'm looking to hire potentially is actually a paid community. And here's the reason why. I know that these people are already investing in their business and that we have some shared values. And so I know that they're probably more responsible. They're paying for a membership, so they're very serious about business. And because we have shared values and maybe learn from the same mentors, we're able to talk the same language about things. And so I just find that really interesting. Like, I hadn't really thought about that until I was preparing for this video of like, hey, where would I make a hire? And it does make sense to go to paid communities to make that hire. Like I said, because you know that these people are serious, they're getting education, they're investing in their business, and their business is probably doing well if they have the money to pay for a community. And so I think that it's just interesting in that way, because when I look at where I've sourced clients from, some have been paid communities and some have been free communities. But I would definitely say that the people who are posting in paid communities probably are a little bit further along in their business, as well as it has been really great working with them because we're able to talk about that community, different ways we approach things. And so I really like getting clients from paid communities. And I'll share a little bit more about that as this presentation goes on. Okay, so building the trust and respect. So I was actually in a community that I was looking at the other day, and someone was saying, you kind of have to pay to play. And that just stood out to me because they were giving advice. This was the community owner to someone who was a newer entrepreneur on where they wanted to source higher level clients. And they specifically asked, like, how do I find higher level clients? Where higher level clients probably are, let's think about it, really busy. They probably have a full day on their plate with work. And those are going to be the people that you really want to get to outsource to you. And so my thought on this is that if they have a limited time amount, they want to outsource to you because they want to save time. Where would they spend the 30 minutes that they have to network? Well, it's probably going to be in communities that offer value, have a really high caliber of, members with it, and they're paid. And I think about my habits right now and what I do. And I would say that if I go to a free community, sometimes it is a little bit harder. Like, I'm not saying they're not of value, and I've found some really great connections as well as great resources in free communities. But when I think about the caliber of paid communities, a lot of times what I'm doing is logging on, maybe listening to a training, maybe kind of catching up with what's happening in the group. And if I had 30 spare minutes, that's probably where I would go to network versus the free communities. And what I want to say about paid communities versus free communities is a lot of times it is a pretty low barrier to entry with these paid communities, at least the ones that I'm in. Most of them have either a monthly or an annual option. And so the monthly option could look anywhere from, $20 a month to $100 a month to $200 a month. Most of the communities I'm in range from, $30 a month to $99 a month. And that's something that I know I'll get an ROI off of if I get the clients in that community. And when I first started, I joined a community that was like 30 some dollars a month, and I had a job at that point. So that's how I was paying for it. So if you're in that really, really early stage, just know that count that as a business investment. And if you're in the stage where you're kind of in the middle, where you have some extra funds to play around with, or maybe you don't have like a ton of extra funds, but you know that this will get you an ROI, I would definitely recommend paid communities for sourcing clients. And let me also say here that a lot of people that get into business want to do attraction marketing. So they want to post in their Instagram or YouTube or whatnot, and just have clients naturally come to them, which is great, but it does take time to build that up. I'll be making a separate video on that. So this is a way to kind of jumpstart your client process. People are always looking for connections in these groups, as well as most times there is some sort of hiring or collaboration board in them. So that's what I'm going to share there about why I think that paid communities are worth it, the investment level, and everything like that. So affordability and ROI. So I have always found that when I invest in communities, I do get an ROI on that return, which not every business investment will you get an ROI off of, but I feel like this is a pretty safe investment when you're talking about different things to invest in your business. And here's the reason why. So most of the paid groups I'm in either have, like I said, a monthly or annual fee. Let's say the annual fee is like $500, but let's say your services are $1,000 a month. Throughout that 12-month period, you would just have to sign one client from that group to get an ROI off of your investment. And I think that that's pretty likely if you are networking, if you are showing up to events, if you are contributing to the chats, everything like that, you probably will find someone to work with. And so it's pretty low risk. Even things that are, say, like $99 a month, as long as you find, a client that could produce at least that $99 a month, you're pretty safe in that investment, and you're probably learning something on top of it. And so I think it's really great that not only are you able to network, but you're able to learn. And so I think that that's just really cool about paid communities. Like I said, there's so many affordable options for joining communities. I don't think any of them really break the bank, at least the ones that I'm in currently. And you can pretty much get started sometimes even for a monthly fee, or they'll have some sort of trial period that you can preview the community or something like that. So I think that that's really great that you can get a little taster of what you would be in, and then get to decide if you want to continue or not. Like I said, monthly or yearly fees under $100 or four figures. I haven't seen any communities more than this for kind of the networking opportunities. And so again, I think it's really, really great that these are open to us in our businesses. And I think they absolutely elevate the kind of people that you're talking to, the kind of clients that you are calling in, and just your authority or credibility or trust is going to be much greater inside of the group than outside of the group. And I can give my own testimony on this, is that I have been in process with certain leads, and they have chosen me over other people because we are in a shared group and they really trust the people in that group. So again, it just gives you a lot more credibility. Okay, so recommended communities. I'm going to go ahead and recommend a few here. These are the ones I have written down, but I also have more that I'm going to recommend. So make sure you listen up too. So Boss Babe, this is the original community that I was in. So I joined this after I graduated college in 2019. Had no idea what kind of business I wanted, but just thought that it sounded really interesting. Started going through some of the modules, and this is actually where I got my first client from. They are always posting in the community and the hiring board. I think that that's really great. And honestly, this has probably been my biggest source of revenue in business, is being a part of Boss Babe, connecting with the people in there. I've gotten so many clients from there. It's been a really good experience. Most of the clients in there are really, really great. And I've never had a problem in there with clients not paying me. When I kind of look back and look at the clients who I've had payment issues with, or like cancel or whatnot, typically they're not, well, they haven't been from this group or any other paid groups. And I like that I could go to any of the Boss Babe events if I want to. I like that there is a curriculum kind of helping you start your business. There's templates for your business and your life and everything like that. And so I would highly recommend, if you are female in business, Boss Babe's a great group. The CEO crowd, I love this group. It's managed by Rebecca, and I feel like she does such a great job of bringing people together in a way that I haven't ever seen before. On our calls, she is really great about, making sure everyone gets a chance to share. And I think that that's so unique, because some of these other groups, there's so many people and you just feel like a number, where she actually gets to know you. You're able to share. You feel very supported. She creates a whole list of what people are looking for help with, so you could reach out to those people if, you can help them. And then it's just a great community. I feel like there's co-working sessions, there's book clubs, there's networking sessions, and you do get to go to the first networking session for free. And so I like that you could kind of preview this community as well. So again, if you're a female entrepreneur, I would definitely recommend this community. Now, Living Brave, that's a community that I joined more recently. This one, I think, is really heavy on the education piece, which I like. The owner, Shoshana, actually does a training kind of each day and posts it in the Telegram thread. There's also a lot of collaboration in the threads, lots of people in this community. So even if you don't get any clients, you get some great trainings. And I think that people are really open to connecting in this group. A lot of the people have really successful businesses, or they're really motivated to create a successful business. So I think that that is really, really great in terms of just connecting with other female entrepreneurs. Now, I know that those are all female entrepreneur kind of related ones. So now I'll tell you about a few that I didn't put on here that I've joined more recently. So I'm also a part of a school group with Jay Feldman. He has a lead generation YouTube channel, and I just really resonated with his stuff. He has a free community and a paid community, and I'm in both of those right now. I think there's value in both. I think the people in the free community are really kind of looking to start more lead gen, and the people in the paid community are kind of sharing resources of what they've done. And so I don't really look for clients in this group, because it is kind of people doing what I'm doing, but I do find a lot of really helpful resources and the newest tech, the newest systems, what other people are doing to help their businesses. And so I think that this is so fun. To find something that's in your niche and just get in the room with those people, because you're going to learn so much from it. And then another group that I recently joined is Anna Nasri's, I don't know what you'd call it, membership collective. I think it's called The Collective. I really like this. It's both for males and females. And there's some really great resources shown in there, some really great trainings. You could definitely collab with people. Some people are looking to hire in that group, as well as, just some networking. And I am learning so much from that. So I'll keep you guys posted of, my thoughts on that community as I'm in it for longer. And I'm trying to think if I'm in any other communities currently. I don't think I am. So I'm part of maybe 6 paid or free communities. And so, 6 paid communities. With the free communities, I'm in a lot of Facebook groups, but I'm not actively in them each day. So these are the ones I'm kind of more in and really active in. And so, yeah, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what communities you're a part of that you really love. I'm interested in checking them out, or let me know if any of these really resonated with you. I'm happy to send you guys the link if you guys want to join any of these too. And just let me know your thoughts on community in general. Joining these, I think, has been the biggest saver in my business, because when times are hard, I look to these communities to help bring me inspiration as well as clients. And when times are good, I am able to celebrate with these communities and expand from there. And so I'm just really excited to be more active in these this year, as well as see how they produce client results while I am still building my brand. I hope that this YouTube channel continues to grow and that people find a lot of support here and are able to kind of connect with me. But in the meantime, I think these communities are really, really great to keep my client pipeline going. So let me know your thoughts, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.